religion exceeds all gifts. The sweetness of religion exceeds all sweetness. The delight in religion exceeds all delights. The extinction of thirst overcomes all pain. Few are there among men who cross the river and reach the goal. The great multitudes are running up and down the shore, but there is no suffering for him who has crossed the river and finished his journey. Sayings of the Buddha. Yes. My mother has definitely crossed over. I would also like to thank everyone who came, everyone who may have not known Margie, but know my sister, me, or Daddy, and basically formed a net of love and support and understanding that helped us go on to take care of Marge. Thank you. Kelly, you want to say something? Okay. Does anybody else want to say anything? Please feel free to sign the book. And any memories or pictures, I didn't bring crayons, but there's plenty of pens. Sign, take a page, take 2 pages. Everyone here was connected to my mother, either through my mother, my father, or you knew her. So if you have something cool to say, which is the only thing one could say, please stand up and say something. Just stand up. Daddy said he was going to ask people to testify.
First time I saw Miss Margie was Robin and I met. She was a student at the school that I still work at, Sierra College. And some of you may know Robin is a very good writer. And we had a Women's History Month event. Robin was going to be performing some of her poetry, and she brought her family with her. And this woman and this white-haired man entered the room, and all I saw was this radiant smile on this woman's face, and that was Miss Margie. And that's how I always remember her. Every time I saw her, she had a smile. She might have had a bad day, but you wouldn't have known it. And I didn't know her well, but I know her through her daughter, who I love very dearly. And as people like to say, cows don't have horses. So, Robin is the spirit image of her mom and her dad. And I just want you to know I love you all of you, Kelly, Wilfred, Robin. I love you all dearly and whatever you need.
Anybody else? I know there's a big mouth here that she really has something to say. Janice, you want to go back? Jackson, go back?
I want to thank everybody for coming. Margie was my first husband, my mother's niece. There were 3 mothers. We had Margie's mother, Molly, my mother, Marie, and Margaret. And they stemmed from a wonderful parenthood, which came from Addie Lee Williams and Charles Williams. And I did some research in my family tree a couple months ago, did the ancestry. And we come from a long line. My great-grandmother, Margie's grandmother, had 10 children. And these 10 children have migrated into New York and Baltimore, where I'm from. I live in Maryland right now. And most of them are in Maryland. And we're a small family now. Margie's gone, and I always wanted to have a reunion. But now I'm going to try to get that reunion. So I hope that when you're notified, you'll come. And you'll bring all your family with you. Because family is very important. And it shouldn't take us to be here because someone has left us in order to get together. We need to get together for any reason. So I beg you, when I email you or write you, please come. Because we don't want to stand up here again and say we've lost someone death just so we can get together. We should get together for other reasons. And that's what I have to say. Okay. My cousin was a beautiful person. Margie is 20 years older than me. I have a picture at home with her walking me in my baby carriage. I'll be 54 years old, God willing, in July. So I'm going to miss my cousin very much. And I know you all have nice things to say about her. And so do I. But when you lose someone close to you, there's nothing you can say. But I love you. And I love everything about her. So thank you all for coming here.
Still looking up at the bags that they put in. I just want to tell you, it's wonderful when someone brings you into their family and the whole family embraces you. And all you do is continue to show what they put into you and keep them proud of it. And I just want to tell you, that's how I feel about the family. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Alan Lord. Having heard Al now, I'm a bit emotional. But I met Margie through driving, and I'm choosing this special moment to say thank you to the One Camper family, including Margie. I met Robin at the time that I was raising a daughter, and meeting Robin was special to me because as a young man, I should say more than a young man, as a young immigrant, raising a daughter in New York City, I had to make choices. I had to stir this young life in the right way, and in countless of conversations that I had with Robin, and seeing how Robin was well anchored in a family. Robin would come, well, let me say too, we used to work together. Robin would come to work and say, well, this is the conversation I had with Margie about you and Amidor last night and your daughter and so on. And that was truly inspiring to me. I thought we started rather well, but when Robin would come back with the stories, certainly that has inspired me to do better. And when I finally met in person Margie and Fred, I certainly, well, there was a huge ambition to somehow emulate some of this aura, to perhaps someday able to say that I've done 100 as well as they've done. Robin, I don't know. I've been hanging on, and I think
I would say is that
I've been
doing
trying.
And Anne Marie have raised Anne Harmon, Harvard, Yale, attorney, gorgeous, beautiful, smart, and.
But as I say all the time, it's the community, or how do you say, the village. Robin, Margie, Fred have been a big part of this village that has helped us to raise our daughter. The trip, we always never took the trips with them, but we always speak to them about the trips, and all